Howdy.
Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome to Josh and Sarah Play Jewels of the Lion for board at home, Scenario 3. We are back
learning
into
to
it.
play.
Yes, we're still in the Learn to Play Jewels of the Lion. We are doing the Black Ship. Just as a sneaky aside, our Frosthaven copy arrived yesterday. It's amazing. We started playing that last night. It was a grand. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Woo! And I was thinking about why it's as hard as it is. And I think it's because we haven't played as level 1 characters for so long, going back to being like really weak characters. But that is beside the point. We are not in Frosthaven today.
No,
we are at a Black Ship.
Yes, we are. Right, so there are new rules introduced in this one.
Hit me with it.
If you haven't watched the other two, watch the other two.
Go back.
Learn how to play
What are you doing?
If you already know how to play Gloomhaven and you've played it for years, still watch.
Skip ahead like 3 episodes and we start.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
It.
No.
So, Scenario 3 rules that are introduced.
Yes, please. What's new?
Firstly, we will have difficult terrain. Difficult terrain is highlighted in purple.
Purple.
This one, it costs you 2 movement to move into a hex.
Yes.
So 2.
Yeah. So and it's moved into, not moved out of.
Yeah.
Sometimes different games have different rules.
And there's also, you'll see on the doors there's a number when you walk through a number. Read.
I think they're called section breaks. So yes, when you open number 1, boom.
Yeah.
Read a chapter that's marked number 1.
Next, we have added 2 new cards to our deck.
Yeah, we have.
So we now have a deck of 8.
Yeah.
And these ones there's some new features. So firstly, we now gain experience.
Yeah, we do.
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
There's also active bonuses. So I think on one of mine, I can get a shield. So you kind of put that at the top, and then at the end of your turn, end of the round it goes. Yeah. Or some of them might stay. Like if you have like summons and stuff, they would stay.
Yeah.
And then they either go into discard pile or go into lost, depending if it's got an X or not.
So if we take my new wind up card, for example, it has the infinity symbol under the bonus. So what this is saying is, if you play it, it plays in your play area. So the bottom of it, for example, says double the value of your next move ability. It's got one little circle.
Yeah, so
since I've done that, it stays there until I move.
Yeah, if he doesn't move for 4 rounds, it just stays there for 4 rounds.
Whereas the other one, is yours a round?
Yeah, mine's a round. It's a shield.
So what's the name of your one?
Mine is Signs of the Void.
And you can see the symbols different?
Yes, it's got like your circle just means end of the round. It goes into
away. Whereas mine is.
Oh, and then I've got similar to yours.
Oh yeah. Then you've got an infinity one. As you can see on Sarah's, there's a track, and you use one of your little counters.
Move it along.
Goes across each time the condition meets.
Yeah, it can be quite useful sometimes.
Yeah, really cool.
Right, next thing is shields are introduced. So it just means when you get hit, if you've got a shield on, you
take 1 less damage.
Take 1 less damage. Jump.
Or whatever the value of the shield is.
Yeah, we can now jump things. So obstacles you can jump over if you've got the movement. And if you are going through difficult terrain and you have jump on, it doesn't cost you 2 to go into each square.
Yeah, so you can jump over enemies, you can jump over traps, you can jump over
very useful if you like. We just need to get to that side of the room. We need to it looks like we're going to die, but we want to at least get the treasure. Let's just
jump over there.
Yeah.
Do you know about getting treasure? Have you heard that that's the thing that you do?
Nah, if you saw the last video, you'll see why Josh is a bit bitter. So there is new conditions. Poison. If you're poisoned,
you take 1 extra damage. So if they hit you for 2, they actually hit you for 3. They hit you for 3, they hit you for 4.
Wound.
At the start of your turn, you take 1 damage.
Curse.
Put a miss. What's the word I'm looking for? A disintegrating mist. So I'm going to flick a miss. You shuffle in a miss card. When it comes out, it gets taken out of the deck and goes back to the side. Curses are awesome against monsters.
Not great for you. Yeah. Then positive, they're the negative ones. Positive conditions are bless.
Bless, same thing, except it's the 2 times. So a double that when you draw, you use the double and then it goes away.
Yeah, so great. Then introducing long rest, which I think I've talked about frequently.
Yes.
When you long rest, you would go initiative 99, and at 99 you would heal yourself for 2, and you can choose a card to discard rather than shuffling and taking one. And you also get to bring your redo your spent items.
Yes.
Not
everything.
Potions are gone if you've used them, but things like I think I have one.
Oh yeah, I've got some new stuff actually.
Oh, so if you take my winged shoes for instance,
yes.
They add jump. So when I use them, I would tap it, and then I can't use it again until I long rest, and it becomes active again.
Yes.
The only other thing, monster activate active bonuses.
Yeah. So some elites or even regular creatures might say on the, or you'll be able to see it on the app, is they'll say like, when this hits you, it poisons you, it wounds you, it muddles you, things like that.
So I think we've talked about it frequently. We're going to be using the app again. Josh has already started recording.
I have recorded it this time. I'm going to set the scenario. So we're setting scenario 3 and go. So there we go.
So it automatically sets up everything. We are also going to be tracking our health in the app. So it makes it easier for you guys to see, but we'll use our dials for our XP.
Yes.
You can obviously use your health here, which is useful, but you guys can't see that because
I'll probably end up using both just because. Right, so
I was still level 1, so I have a health of 6, as it says in the app, and you have 8.
When we finished scenario 2, we went shopping, and I can't remember if we told you this in the last video, but I bought an iron spear, which says that during my single target melee attack ability, I can attack from an extra hex away. So I don't have to be adjacent to use a melee attack that targets one person. So we've got that.
And then I bought, and I think I discussed this, I looked at buying 2 potions and then discovered you can only have one potion.
Yeah.
So I have instead bought winged shoes, which I just talked about, which during a move I can add jump to it.
Yes.
But only, it's like a one-time use until I long rest. And then also a stamina potion. During your turn, return 1 of your discarded cards to your hand.
Possibly the most helpful potions that there are, stamina potions.
Yes, I'm not sure how helpful it will be at the moment with having 8 cards, but I find them really useful.
Right, let's get into it, man.
We need to shuffle our modifier decks.
I've shuffled mine. I just need the monster. If you could do the monster modifier deck while I read the introduction.
Sure thing. Do you want to add the monsters? There's 2 monsters on the deck.
What have we got?
We've got 2. So in this scenario, there'll be giant vipers and zealots. Or do you read the intro?
I'll read the intro. Right. So this is the Black Ship. After getting your fill of stew and plenty of rest at the Sleeping Lion, you start off early in the morning. The first order of business is looking for information on someone named Roland. He seems to be making a trade out of buying fresh corpses, and you'd like to know why. It's slow going at first, but you eventually find a pair of vermlings down in the sinking market who seem overly interested in cadaver disposal. After some rough persuasion, they cough up that they too are being paid by a man named Roland to deliver bodies. They even give you the drop-off location, some derelict ship on the old docks. You head down to the pier to look around. It doesn't take long to spot the suspicious vessel. Not only is it leaking some vile black liquid from the hull, but there are 2 men wearing red robes standing guard outside on the dock. They notice you eyeing them and begin making threatening gestures for you to move along. Looks like you're getting to the bottom of this. Is going to require cracking a few more skulls. The special rules for this chapter. Make sure characters add their first 2 ability cards marked 1 to their deck.
Done.
So their starting hand now consists of 8 cards. So my 2 level 1s are Wind Up, which we talked about before, and Crushing Weight.
And mine, I think they're both, I've got Sands of the Void, which we talked about, and Close to the Abyss. Once I think they've changed, It's a heal card and a move
Nice.
card.
Yeah, something changed a bit.
So these
Right.
up to monster deck.
You got the monster, yep, so we'll chuck those up here. Where do you want to start?
Behind you.
Okay, I'm going to start close. You're going to start close-ish. Yeah, or you want to start behind me?
Let me see what
You have a
One,
look
two,
at what
three.
your gloomy is
Oh.
going to be.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that
So
seems good.
reminder, we look through our cards, you choose 2. Out of that 2, you choose, they've got initiative in the middle, you choose which initiative you go, what number you want to go in. And then we will show each other and draw.
And show and go.
Show and go. That is a tough action. That might be good for later.
Yeah, I am not entirely sure what my first action is going to be. They're not stood next to a wall, are they? This one stood next to an obstacle. This one stood next to a door. I don't really think that's a wall.
The goal of this is just to kill all enemies.
Kill everybody.
There'll be more enemies in the room, but you don't put them on until you open the door because they are not active.
Do you know, I think what I'm going to do
What number
is
is
I'm going to try letting them come to me, I think. Let's see how that works out. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to
go that one. I'm ready.
Okay, I think I'm ready too.
Ready?
Draw.
Draw. 23.
Alright. 23. I'm going 88. So, whose turn is it first?
Right.
Oh, I've got to draw.
Draw.
First draw. Okay, well they were going first regardless.
Oh, I
Okay,
don't like that.
so the basic zealots move first. So number 3 moves 2 and then attacks me for 1 and curses me.
Oh,
So we're really hoping for a minus here. There it is. So, -1
so you don't
means,
get hit,
but I
you
do
get
get cursed. So these are the curse cards. Like I said, that's just going to shuffle into my modifier deck.
Yes.
And when I draw it, I miss, but
Then it leaves you. It
goes.
goes out. Yeah.
So shuffle it
Stay
in.
there. And then the next
So
one.
far so good. He moves 2. He can't. He's not next to anybody, so he doesn't do anything.
No.
And then it is your turn.
Right.
What do you got for us?
I'm going to loot, which I'm not looting though.
I'm gonna loot.
And then I'm going to move that over there. And then I'm going to strengthen you.
Yeah, you are. Excellent.
So strengthen means that he is now, when he attacks at advantage.
Yeah, he does.
And then I'm going to force one enemy.
What are these cards called?
Oh, sorry, that was Wicked Scratch. And then I'm going to do suggestion. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform an attack 3, targeting an enemy of their choice.
Nice.
So this one can attack.
Yeah,
this
3
one.
to
Or
attack
do we
6.
Want, do we want
No,
6?
I think that'll
Which
work
one
out.
are you going to attack?
I'm going to attack 3.
That's what I mean. So do we not? Or you?
I think it's better if he hits 6 because I think
Okay.
I'll kill 3.
Okay, sweet. All right, confidence.
I mean, I'm strengthened.
All right.
I
So
feel like-
3 is going to attack number 6.
Right.
Right. So number 3 is going to attack number 6. Turn
Okay.
modifier
He's attacking for how much, sorry?
for 3. Oh yes!
So number 3 kills number 6.
That was very lucky.
Wow, that was awesome. Draw that times
Yes.
2. So glad that was against him and not me.
No.
Right, so
Do they drop coins now?
they do drop coins now, yes.
There you go.
So that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Good work.
Thank you.
Good job, suggestion. Right, now it's my turn. Will that change what I'm going to do?
Don't know, but you're doing it at advantage.
I am doing it at advantage. Are these the cards I picked?
Apparently, 88.
Weird. This is not what I intended to do at all, but that's totally
The
fine.
cards you picked.
Okay, so I'm going to use the bottom of Implode to move 2 onto the coin. And then destroy 1 obstacle within range 3. I don't need to do that, so I'm not going to.
You can if you want.
Yeah, I don't want to. Because sometimes I know it won't matter because this guy's going to be dead, but sometimes I get bonuses for being next to an obstacle or destroying an obstacle. So that was the bottom of Implode. So that's done, and then I'm going to use the top of Piston Punch to attack him for 3, and I'm strengthened.
Yeah,
so
you turn.
I'm going to
2.
turn 2. 3 or 4. So I'm going to hit him
Go
for
for
4.
4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. What's that for? Yep. Here we go.
Nice.
That's the end of the round.
And then move you.
Move me modifiers out the way. Now, because it's the end of the round and the enemies drew their ×2 with the little shuffle symbol on the modifier deck, we then shuffle their modifiers again.
So it means that the ×2 is back in there.
The ×2 is back in there, but it did its thing. Alright, so there we go. Shuffled. That was so weird. Those really weren't the cards I thought I'd picked. But that's all right. That's okay.
We need to get moving. All right.
We need to get moving. We're literally just started.
I know. Right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Make sure you choose the cards you want to play this time.
That is my plan.
Mm-hmm.
That is my plan. So I'm going to play that card for a bottom, and then I'm going to play a different card for my top. That sounds like a good idea.
It does. Yeah, yeah. One top, one bottom.
Boom. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yep.
Go. 43.
20.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going
in.
20, you're going 43, and draw. Nice.
Nice. You're up first.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so I'm going to use the top of 1-2 punch.
All right.
So first I'm going to attack for 2, which kills him.
Wow. Nice. He's gone.
So he's dead. I mean, I would also draw the other. Am I strengthened?
No.
No, I'm not strengthened. So yeah, so that's that. And then I can't use the next part, which is an attack 1. So that card's
Oh,
just
you got
gone.
that coin at the end of your turn.
I did get a coin at the end of my turn, thank you. And then I'm going to use the bottom of knock out the support, which is move 2, destroy 1 adjacent obstacle, and if you do, perform a strengthen self.
Nice.
So I'm going to move 2 down to here.
Because you didn't
and
destroy it last time.
Exactly.
You chose not
And
to.
then I'm going to destroy this adjacent obstacle, which is here,
Yep.
which is going to strengthen me.
It's exciting.
It is something. There you go. I am strengthened, and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Run, open the door.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 4 with Black Boon.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So
So-
that hits the section break.
Right, you burst into the cargo hold and a foul smell
Whoa.
hits you in the face. A river of sticky black liquid flows through the ship, pouring between the various cracks in the hull.
Ooh.
The source appears to be beyond the far door. It's gross. Look, there's like arms and a leg coming out. Anyway, beyond the far door. But first, you'll have to fight your way past more ruffians and their pets. Right, so
Okay,
we've
so I put
got...
the first one down, but I didn't do
yeah,
the...
so we've got a number 2 zealot.
Yeah, add a number 2 zealot. Yep.
And we've
And
got
more
a
zealots?
number... no, we've got a
Okay.
number 6 viper.
Okay, so I'm adding a number 6 viper
Yep, and we also have a number 4.
and a number
Viper.
4 viper. So both regulars.
These 2 don't go. Those 2 are there. Yes, and we don't do anything beyond this point because of the door.
Yeah, so we've got a 3 damage trap here
And
and
here.
there. Treasure chest.
we'll make sure we get this time.
Right. So
I have moved 4.
have you done the second part of your?
I haven't, so I've just moved 4. I moved
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I have no movement left. Then I have turn out the lights,
Okay.
which I use the bottom, so I've got to use the top. I can attack at range 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's disappointing.
So you can't attack at range 3.
Can't attack at range 3.
Okay. So now, because you can see in the app, the when monsters spawn, they automatically get their own initiative.
Yes.
If their initiative card is lower than the person that's just been, so in this case lower than Sarah, which the Vipers are, they go next.
Yes.
So they're going at 33. So Viper number 4 is going to move 3 with jump,
1.
and then melee attack for 1 and poison, targeting 2 people if it can.
It can't reach.
Can't reach you, so that works out well. Number 6 is also going to move 3 with jump.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and then melee attack 2 people if it can. So that's
Yeah.
their turn. You've
had
had
my
your
turn.
turn, so now it's the Zealot's turn. He is going to attack for 3 at range 3 with Muddle, so you both miss each
Range
other.
2.
So like we talked about before, monsters only do what it says on their card. Because the Zealot's card just says attack at range 3, it only attacks at range 3. It's not moving at all. So that is the end of the round.
It's the end of the round. Do you need to shuffle? No.
No, I have
No,
not drawn
sweet.
anything good or bad yet.
Right, you need to get in front of me.
That is my plan. That is my plan. If I had a push, actually, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Push a snake onto a trap, you say?
Oh, yes.
That
I
would be
may
a
have
good
something
idea.
like that.
May you just. Now, I can also see a zealot that is adjacent to a wall, and that is also something that I like the look of.
Right, well, I like that card. I'm definitely going to play that.
Let's see. How much can I move? 1, 2. I'm 4 away from the zealot. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I've picked my card.
Give me 2 secs.
No, I will not. You have to decide right now. You can't wait. Instantaneous picking. I hope I've chosen the right cards. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about my choice. I'm strengthened.
Right, ready?
Remember that. Yep, go.
15.
19. Alright, so you're going 15. I'm going 19. And then we're going to draw. Okay, Viper's going after us. They're both going after us. What do you got?
Right, I'm using Close to the Abyss.
Okay.
Force all enemies within range 3 to perform a move 1 with me controlling them.
Nice.
So I'll move this one to here.
Okay, so
that
he
gets hit, number
destroys
6.
the trap.
Yep, number 6 gets hit for 3.
So he's dead.
Oh, that's exciting. There, have
Also
3.
destroys the trap. So that's excellent work. I will get a coin. There you go.
And then I can move this one.
Okay.
One over there.
What are they doing? They're moving 3 with jump
Yes,
and attacking.
doesn't really make too much difference. I'll move it over there.
Sure.
And then that was that.
Yeah. That was good.
And then I have Signs of the Void.
Okay.
One ally
That's me.
within range 3 may perform a shield 1,
Okay.
and the same ally may perform a move 2.
I will move 2.
Alright, then you move.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I've got a shield
so this
1.
one, as you see, it's got the little symbol on it. Just means it stays there to remind us all
For this round,
I
have a
he's
shield.
got a shield.
Exactly. Okay, so now that's your turn.
That
Now
was
it's
mine.
my turn, and I'm
Yeah.
strengthened.
You are.
So that kind of changes what I was doing, but not really, I suppose. What's going to do us more damage? I think the snake, because he's going to poison us. But
So the zealot's going to do more damage because he's going to poison us, but then the
he's
zealot's
only
going
gonna
to
move with
attack,
1.
but his attack will do more damage because he'll be poisoned.
So my plan.
Or move 1 attack, so actually he can't reach us as long as we're not too
Exactly.
close. Well, yeah, that one's going to get close to
So
us.
do
yeah,
I want to attack? The real question you got to ask yourself is: do you want to attack for 3 or do you want to attack for 2? And I think that we all know the answer to that. So what I'm going to do is attack for 3. So I'm going to use the bottom of explosive blitz to move 4, but I'm not going to move 4. I'm just going to basic move 2 onto that coin. That's my explosive blitz. And then I'm going to use my iron spear, which says during your single target melee ability, you can attack an enemy that is an extra hex away.
Nice.
So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to attack the giant viper with crushing weight. So I'm going to attack him for 3
But add +2 attack
and gain an XP.
if the target is adjacent to a wall.
So he's not adjacent to a wall.
What's a wall?
So the wall here or
that
on the
is
ship.
a wall. See?
Oh, because he can't get to the thing.
He can't go
sweet.
back anymore. If that is the wall,
Oh, gold. So he is adjacent to a wall.
that is a wall.
Oh, even better. So I'm going to attack him for 5 and
Yeah.
gain an XP.
There you go.
Let's go not curse. There it is. 0.
Bang.
So I attack him for 5. So he's dead,
Nice.
and I get 1 XP. And we'll put the
So
coin
far,
down.
so good.
So far, it's not too shabby. That's my turn.
Right.
I'll just kill this Viper. Kablamo.
Nice.
The basic Zealot goes next. Oh, I was strengthened. I was supposed to flip one more, so I'll just -2.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
lucky.
And it gets rid of that.
And it gets rid of it, exactly. That's why I flipped one, just in case.
Yeah, always the second one.
Basic Zealot. Moves for 1. Yeah, they would be.
Can.
No, so I don't think they're affected by the terrain.
How do you know that?
I just have that in my brain.
So,
I'll tell you what, pause there for a second. I'm just going to check if they're affected by terrain. Alright, so
We're
I
back.
can't see anything there, so we're just going to assume that they suffer from the
Is that
same amount of terrain as we do because they don't have jump.
Yeah.
So-
If,
If we're wrong,
yeah.
Let us
Well,
know.
yeah. Who's right? Me or you?
I think they move. She doesn't. We're going to go with her.
Right.
Because
so,
she tends to be right
Yeah.
more
So
often
he
than
can't
I do.
move.
So he doesn't do anything, so that seems around.
Right.
I've got 2 cards
cards
left. Yep.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to decide later.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yep. You ready? Flip.
Yes. 67.
77. So 67 for you. 77 for me, and we'll draw. Okay. He's gonna heal himself for 1, which he's not injured, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna move for 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's attacking for 1 at range 2. So actually, he would just stand there,
Yeah.
and then he will attack me for 1.
Me. Oh, you're close.
I'm closer, yeah. Attacks me for none.
Yes.
So there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That was him.
That is him. You're up.
Me.
What have you got for us?
What do I have? Alright, I'm going to go with Gift of the Void.
Okay,
1 ally
that's me.
within range 3
That's me.
may perform an attack 2 at range 3.
I can do those things. So attack for 2, 3. He's got no shield, so attack him for 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Nice.
Nice.
Then, Lure of the Void.
Yep.
I'm not doing the bottom one, because I think that's excessive and it's a burn.
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to do the basic,
Move 2.
1, 2.
Nice. Okay, that's you.
That's me. Oh, I'll take the shield
Now
one
it's
off.
my turn. I am going to equip my wind up into my active slot, the top of wind up, which says on my next 2 attacks, I add +2 to the attack.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to take out one of my little demolitionist little trackers, put it on there, and next time I attack, I move it along.
Yeah.
Next time I move an attack, I move it along, and it doesn't burn.
Nice.
And then I have a movement of 3. Now, what is your are you gonna be able to kill this guy?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2 on the. Oh, I was supposed to get that coin on my last turn. I've got to pick it up.
End of your turn. Yep.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
and then I would push 1 for the bottom of the big one, but can't do
Push it
that.
away.
Not pushing the chest away. So that is my turn.
Alright.
So that's the end of the round. So
End of the
now
round.
it's resting time.
I'm going to short rest.
I do believe that I'm going to short rest as
Oh, I
well.
should have used my card.
You should
But
have.
again, it would have just got me 1 back.
Yeah, if you had an odd number of cards, it would make sense to give you another
so it
turn.
doesn't actually, it's not really that helpful.
Right, I'm going to lose a card. I'm losing, don't want to, but it's the game. Just got to do it.
Alright, you ready?
I've lost kick out the support.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
pretty good.
okay with
And
with
I've
losing
lost Sign of the Void. It's the only one that
Ooh.
gives me experience.
that.
I'm not
You're alright with
I'm
it?
not too upset about that. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
let's go.
Because if I'd got rid of my only attack, that would have been really upsetting. I do like that card because it's the initiative 15, so it's quite
Oh,
useful to
you're
have
quickie.
like a low.
Now the problem I'm going to have here
I'm ready.
is that you're ready and I'm not.
You need to move 1.
Okay, I'm
Or
going to
use a
use the
loot card.
bottom of that.
If you use a loot card, then you can go to open the door.
Yes, but my loot card, unfortunately, is at the bottom. Right, I'm ready.
All right.
Ready? Flippy.
Go.
23. 66. Okay, so 23 for you.
Yes.
66 for me. And we are drawing. Okay, so you're up first.
Alrighty then. I'm going to attack for 3 at range 3 with turn out the lights.
Nice. Come on.
I can't quite do the tune.
I don't know that song.
Turn out the lights.
Yeah, that's not helping. Weirdly, I wasn't getting it.
I feel like it's like a
Give me a
rappy
band.
song.
It's a rappy song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn out for what?
Old rappy song or new rappy song?
Turn out for what?
Turn out for what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Turn out for what?
Yeah.
No. Wait.
What's that track?
Is that not the song you're talking
I
about?
don't think so, but maybe. I'll find it later.
Okay.
Anyway,
Right, sorry.
turn out the lights. I'm attacking the zealot
3.
for 3.
He's dead. Nice. Good work, Sarah.
Thank you very much.
He's dead.
Then,
I'll replace him with a coin.
nice. Then I'm going to use.
Yes.
I'm going to use my winged shoes
Good call.
to during your movement add jump, and I'm going to move for 3.
With jump.
So 1, 2, 3.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Gross. That was the bottom of suggestion.
That was that was the bottom of suggestion.
And what was the top off?
Turn out the lights.
How could I forget? Maybe I did that on purpose. You'll
Yes,
never know.
I think you did.
Okay, so the zealot is dead. So it is my turn. I'm going to use the bottom of 1-2 punch to attack for 1, nothing next to me, and then loot for 1. So I'm gonna
just got all these songs
loot
in
the
my head.
treasure chest.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
I don't know, what did I get?
What did
It's
you get?
treasure chest number 10.
Is it in this one?
I don't believe it'd be in the map book that you need. I think it'll probably be in the supplementary book. If I had to guess the treasure list, I think it's in the back of the supplementary book.
Nope.
No? So it's in the back of the book that you need. That seems like an error.
Oh, hang on. It's learn to play.
Maybe it's in the back of that.
No.
Okay.
Glossary.
We'll come back to it.
Glossary.
There it is.
Right.
Can I have chest number 10, please?
Yes, you can. Ooh. It's an item.
Okay.
Item 27.
Can I please obtain item 27?
I'm guessing it's in here.
I think it'll be
Ooh.
in the deck of items. No, not yet.
And these are available.
So it's an unavailable item at 27.
Oh, these ones. These ones are available. These are unavailable. No, these aren't unavailable. It's the other way around.
Other side of the
Available.
availability box. 27, please.
27. There you go.
Thank you.
Should
I've
be-
got a fateful compass.
Yes, you have.
Right. During my turn, I can force one enemy within range 3 to perform a move 2 with you controlling the actions.
Nice.
An excellent card there. So that was the bottom of 1-2 punch.
Yep.
And then the top of piston punch is an attack for 3 that I can't do. So that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty then.
Alright, it's the end of the round.
We need some movement.
It is time to move, people.
Mm-hmm.
What is the biggest move I've got is the question you got to ask yourself.
What's the biggest move you've
And if that's the biggest move you've got, what are you going to do after
got?
it?
See, I've got a move there, but it's not. I can't use it anymore. It's lost.
Right, I have decided. I'm ready when you are.
All right.
You
I'm
got it?
going
Alright, Flippy.
89.
19. Right, 89 for you. Guess who's going first?
You.
It's me. Draw.
Woo.
There it is. Okay, so I'm going to use the bottom of Explosive Blitz to move 4.
Alright.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the door.
The smell gets even worse when you finally open the door to the back cabin. More of these robed madmen. Robed?
Robed.
Madmen are performing some sort of incantation over an altar piled high with severed limbs and unidentifiable
Yes.
mounds of flesh. Oh, that's
Gross.
rank. With the flies buzzing and the strange guttural hounds,
Howls.
all you want to do is get as far away as possible, but you have a job to do, so you commence with the killing. So we've got.
Can I just? Is the supplementary part? Is that the conclusion?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because that's what it said at the start. You use the supplementary book when we read the other book.
Sorry, I was just curious as to, is it the conclusion?
Conclusion.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Right, so I've moved for
Never a
4
believer.
with
Hang
explosive
on,
blitz.
so before you do anything else,
I've
we
got
need
to add
to
some
add
creatures.
number 5 zealot,
He's a basic. 5 zealot added.
and in number 3 elite viper.
An elite viper
Yes.
has been added.
And we don't do that one because it's a 2-player game. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
This is an obstacle, you can shoot over it.
Now let's have a look. The basic giant viper is moving for 3 with jump, attacking for 1, an extra 1. No, attacking for 1 with poison.
Yeah.
All attacks targeting the giant viper gain disadvantage this round. Now, because he hasn't had his turn yet, it doesn't apply,
No.
right?
Yeah. So if you hit him now, you're alright.
Okay, so I'm going to use the top of the big one. And I'm going to make all of the explosion. Now, unfortunately, I can't make it hit him. But you see, it says within range, I attack in that flower shape in range 2. So if you imagine that I'm starting the flower on this barrel,
Surely.
and then I'm shooting in a flower shape.
Do you
That's
not have
totally
to
how-
start it from an enemy?
All enemies in the targeted area suffer 3 damage.
Okay. So the flower is this flower.
Yeah, the flower starts from here, and it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Alright.
Okay? So this is a burn card. So, I'm attacking for 3. Because I've got my wind up equipped, I also add +2 to this attack and move it along. So I'm actually attacking for 5
Awesome.
on the giant viper. This is my big shot.
Giant viper
okay?
has 5 health.
Someone has coffee here.
If you object to the not, sorry, can I wind that back 1 sec? Just 1 second. First, I'm going to use my fateful compass, which says force 1 enemy within range 3 to move 2. So I'm going to move this guy over to there.
That's awesome.
That burns my fateful compass for this round because I forgot I had it.
Force someone to move. So it puts it in your flower.
So now he's in my flower, so I'm going to hit them both. Okay? They're deflowering me, if you will. So, I'm hitting the viper for a base of 5 first.
Alright, number 3 viper.
And I'm not strengthened or anything, I'm just going to flip a 2. So I hit him for 7, so he's dead.
Well dead.
Okay?
Yes.
And then I am going to... Now,
hit the zealot.
do you think that this isn't a separate attack, right? So I don't move that one along. This is the same attack, I'm just modifying it.
Next 2 attacks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is the same one. So now the zealot I'm hitting for a base of 5.
Yeah.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's been hit for 4. That burns my big one, but I feel alright with what just happened.
Yeah.
Now it is the zealot's turn.
He's going to move 2.
Yeah.
Can't get in there.
He can't. If we're saying that terrain blocks them, then he stays there.
Yeah, he doesn't have 2 to get in there. He has 1 left.
Yeah, and so he can't melee attack and curse me because I'm 1 out of range. Then it's your turn.
All right.
Oh, did you put down a coin for the?
Ooh,
no,
no,
that
I
was my
didn't.
thing, wasn't it? So coin for the viper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. So I can move 4. 1,
2, 3.
2, 3.
Yep.
Can't move 4 because you're in the way.
That's true.
That was Black Boon.
I am very
And then
annoying.
Gift of the Void.
Yes,
One ally
that's me.
within range 3
That's me.
may perform an attack 2 at range 3.
That's what I can do.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to flip. Attack for 2.
3.
Guess what? He's dead.
Da-da-da-da.
There's a lot of coins left on the board.
Alright.
That's a shame.
It is. Right. I didn't get a single coin.
I got
It
2.
certainly doesn't give you pleasure sifting through the human remains on the altar, but it does end up proving useful in between the bouts of vomiting. Oh, jeepers.
Gross. Add to the smell.
Yeah, you find a necklace, one Sandy described in detail as never leaving the neck of her husband.
Oh dear.
Aww.
I think it might have left his neck.
With maybe it's still attached. I don't know.
I don't know. Is he in that barrel? Is
Yeah.
that him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
With this in hand, you can bring at least some peace to the blacksmith's widow and inform the city guard about the whole situation. Still, you have a sneaking suspicion this isn't the end of the trail. These robed men are certainly all underlings, which means Roland is still out there.
Okay.
One could make the argument that this is a city guard's job, but you search the cabin of the ship anyway and find a curious map.
Okay.
It is a crude description of the boiler district, and one building is clearly marked. Surely it couldn't hurt to check it out. Rewards.
Yeah.
Each character gains 1 perk.
Yes.
See the next section of the Learn to Play guide
Another
for details. And then, new location, the Ritual Stone,
Okay.
number 4.
All right. So let's have a look at the next section of the Learn to Play guide. That's not what this is. That's the other book.
Yeah, that was our next thing. You got a sneak look at what the next
I
scenario is
did.
going to be.
All right.
Now,
What?
so,
Give me a scenario 3 conclusion.
scenario 3 conclusion.
Yeah.
Congratulations! You have completed scenario 3. Make sure to play through the end of the round.
You didn't have your turn. Yes, you did. You didn't finish your turn.
I did.
Did you do the movement?
Yeah, I moved and then you attacked for me.
Okay. All right. Carry on.
As always, mark the scenarios completed on the city map board and place the sticker for scenario 4. Fully refresh your character, recover all cards and items, remove all condition tokens, removing all bless and curse cards from your attack modifier deck, and return to your maximum hit point value.
Yay.
Record the money you collected, and each token converts to a 2 gold. And then we'll deal with experience.
Okay.
Recording experience. Each character should now note down experience total tracked during the scenario on the experience dial. I got 0.
I got 1. I almost got 2. If I just managed one more attack, I would have gotten 2.
From now on, you will also gain additional experience from completing scenarios. Completing this and all other scenarios covered in the book rewards 6 experience. Does that mean this scenario?
And the Learn to Play.
Yes. 6.
Oh, 6. Yeah. So we get
Nice,
7.
good.
So I get 7. You get
Six.
6. Yeah.
The total value is recorded on your sheet. You need 45 to get to level 2. Perks, as you will see if we have a look at Josh's card, which
My
we'll
character
put
sheet.
up, your character sheet, you'll see perks. This changes your modifier deck. So it might be removing some of the negative ones or the plus zeros, or it might be adding in some extras.
Yes, it is.
So we'll each do that, and we'll let you know what we do.
Come back and we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we've
And then, starting now, each time you successfully complete a scenario, you must encounter a city event. Before doing this for the first time, however, retrieve the events deck from the board game and shuffle them.
Okay, so we're going to do a city event, and then the last bit.
Characters should now retrieve the remaining level 1 cards, removing all your A's and B's. There we go, we start. Each character now has a different number of cards in their pool. I have 11, you have...
Nice.
9.
Oh, a hand of 9, yeah.
Hand of 9.
Yeah.
Sorry. And you can either save or go to the next scenario. So we will pause for a sec while we just look at what perk we're going to get and find the city events, and we'll be back momentarily.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
So Sarah is shuffling up the city events deck.
While I do that.
I will just tell you about my perk. I have picked remove 2 -1s from my modifier deck. So they are gone back to the box.
And I have chosen my remove 1 -2.
Nice.
So that's come back to the box too. Right, city event.
Yeah. I'm trying to find one.
Your party is wandering in the sinking market when you come across a commotion just inside one of the storefronts. A dead vermin lies on the ground, killed by a blow to the head. The Valrath suspect says the orchid did it. The vermin suspect says the Valrath is telling the truth. Oh, hello. Hope you want to join. The Inox suspect says if the Valrath is lying, the vermin is lying. The orchid suspect says it wasn't the vermin.
This is
brain power.
way too... Okay, yeah, I'm going to need you to run through this again when you're done.
A pair of guards are scratching their heads when a portal opens a short distance away, and an Asper in an unusual hat steps out. He looks past you and says, only one of them is telling the truth. Before you have a chance to inquire further, he's gone. Who is the killer?
Okay, now hang on. Before you... I need you just to read through that again.
Right.
I need you to just make a couple of notes on my character page, okay? So just summarize what everybody's saying.
Valrath says the orchid
I need
did
a piece
it.
of paper.
Just use the back and then put it out.
So Valrath says
Sorry,
that it was the orchid. Okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Vermling says that the Valrath is right. It's telling the truth.
Also says orchid.
No, says the Valrath is telling the truth.
Yes, and the Valrath is saying... Okay, so is saying Valrath is truth.
Orchid, yeah.
Yep, got it. Inox, yep.
Says if the Valrath is lying, the Vermling is lying.
If the Valrath is lying, the Vermling is lying. Okay, so that makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, then the Vermling's lying, yep.
So that actually is pointless. It's like both of them possibly lying.
Yep.
The orchid says it wasn't the Vermling.
Says not Vermling. Okay.
It wasn't the Vermling.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then says
those are our...
only one of them is telling the truth.
Wait.
So if only one of them is telling the truth, it can't be those two, because if that one's if the Valrath is telling the truth, the Vermin is also telling the truth.
So that means it can't be those two. Yes, because that makes sense. If only one of them is telling the truth, the Inox says if the Valrath is lying, then the Vermling is also lying. That is true, because if the Valrath's lying, they are both lying.
Yeah, so that could be telling the truth, and it wasn't. So maybe it's the Vermling.
It wasn't the orchid suspect says it wasn't the Vermling.
So maybe it is the Vermin, and the only one telling the truth is the Inox.
My brain is not.
I reckon it's the Vermling.
So you think the orchid is lying?
Yeah, because only one of them is telling the truth, and if only one of them, it has to be the Inox. It can be the only one that's telling the truth.
Okay, so
that means that the orchid must be lying, and she says it wasn't the Vermling, so therefore it was the Vermling.
okay, yep.
All right.
I feel it. The Vermling.
Right. If you said
Vermlin.
the vermling, the guard takes away the offender, a vermling who killed his brother for the insurance money. You make sure to put in a bad word for the lying Valrathan Orchid too. The Inox gets little more than a gruff thanks from the guards for his insightful comment. But they're happy to hand over the reward money to you. Gain 15 collective gold.
How much gold you got?
I have 4. Oh, I've got 4 gold.
Take 8, I'll take 7.
Alright. Plus 8.
18 for me.
How much?
I was just going to write 18. Yeah,
Alright.
okay.
And then that goes.
Done burgers?
Done. Put in a baggie. That is us.
That is that. Yes,
So-
city events done. Perks done. Come back for episode 4.
Oh, sneaky look.
A
The ritual in store.
There it is.
Oh, it looks like a biggie.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.